PlayStation.
Eastern Conference Semifinals, Game 7. The Knicks have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won, 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back as they must lay it all on the line against the Atlanta Hawks. It's all come down to Game 7 of the conference semifinals. Up next.
And the winner tonight, advancing to the Eastern Conference Finals. You're watching Game 7 on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Berry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Now, New York starting 5. Mikal Bridges is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Hart in at the 2. And for Atlanta, Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Risache in at the 3. You take a look at New York. Well, it took a monumental effort just to push this to a Game 7. Now, do they have enough left to win on the road against a very talented club?
That's a good question. I mean, at this point, I think the physical exhaustion may take a backseat to the mental exhaustion, especially with the energy of the crowd working against them. To advance, they're going to have to be more focused than they've ever been.
And the Knicks with possession. Bridges outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Capella.
And Bridges really likes to get to the interior and earn himself some opportunities from the charity stripe.
Bridges hits them both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Now here's Brunson. Soft touch off the glass.
And those are 2 points earned by Jalen Brunson.
On offense, here are the Hawks. 4-point game. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Johnson. To the inside. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Johnson.
And there's some agility as Trae Young maneuvers to the shot he wants.
Here's Brunson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Johnson. There's Young with the 3, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And the range that Young has is considerable. This three-pointer is a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
And he gets the bucket. Brunson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Risache. Brunson with it. Rebounded by Johnson.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Here's Daniels. He's covered by Hart. The 3 from Risache. It's rebounded by New York. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Brunson. Count that bucket. Brunson's got 8.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Young, the pass to Capella. Johnson a screen on Brunson. Here's Young. And Atlanta misses again.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Brunson misses.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Daniels. Here's Capella. Pass to Young. Three-pointer. Clock at 4. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Robinson, he's checked in for Hart. The top scorers in the playoffs on our 2K leaderboard. Number 1, Jalen Brunson. Karl Anthony Towns, 4th.
Seems like these two can always find points, no matter what big game pressure they're playing under.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Robinson, a screen on Young. And Brunson, here we go. Robinson, nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Robinson is very fluid as a big, and he comes off that pick ready to shoot.
Young, the pass to Capella. Pass to Rizachet. 6 to shoot. From deep. Kept alive by Atlanta. From deep, Johnson drains the triple.
Well, Johnson's feel for the game keeps showing itself, takes advantage of the space behind the arc.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Screen by Robinson. Young against Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Rebounded by Johnson. Atlanta's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Capella. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Capella has finished in the top 3 in offensive rating for a couple of years now. And he's up there in most years with the highest field goal percentage in the league.
Shooting 2.
That one drops. He ties it up. Bogdanovic checked in for Young. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. For New York, they've gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Screen by Robinson. Here's Brunson. And that one's good. Brunson's got 10.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Hawks have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Here's Daniels. Brunson defending. Daniels, that one's true.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Screen by Robinson. Here's Brunson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Bogdanovic.
No debate there. He got hammered.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Hawks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
That free throw good from Brunson.
Well, the lefty, listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson, is a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Dare I call it funky?
McBride, he's checked in for Bridges. Both free throws, good from Brunson.
Just really impressed with the player that Jalen Brunson has become in the NBA. He has mastered the fundamentals.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder, and he said when you watch film on Karl Anthony Towns, his size is impressive, but when you're actually standing next to him, he looks a whole lot bigger. And he knows how to use that size on the blocks and on the perimeter, which makes him an especially tough cover. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Brunson, outside McBride. It's stolen by Okongwu. On the push, here comes Atlanta. And here they go. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Hunter. Johnson's got 5 points.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Brunson passes to Towns. Kept alive. And a big finish by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson, one of those guys who you could be blocking out, but it's just not enough with that length.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And an Obi for three. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Hawks leading. Pass to Bufkin. Now Bogdanovich. He's scoreless. Hunter with the ball. Outside Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bufkin. And it's New York with a rebound.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Now here's Brunson. 12 points for him. Back to Towns. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. And the Knicks lead by 1.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Bogdanovich on the wing. McBride covers. Here's Bufkin. Okongwu, a screen on Brunson. Here's Bufkin. Who drains the 19-footer. Bufkin's gotten his second bucket on the night. And boy, has this been a competitive matchup thus far.
These teams have swapped leads 7 times already. We're not even in the second half.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for the Hawks. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost.
Their backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Larry Nance is out there with DeAndre Hunter. And it's Okongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's Kolek, guarded by Young. Driving in. Misses the layup. Atlanta leading by 3. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Here's Okongwu. Outside Young. Pulls up, high post. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks trail by 3. Robinson, a screen on Young. Here's Kolek, and he drives in, goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense. Young looking over the floor. No good on the triple. Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
Here's Kolek. Towns a screen on Bogdanovic. Back to Towns. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
And here's Young. Give him 8. Inside. Here's Okongwu. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. So for the Hawks, Capella comes in for Nance. And Daniels is subbed in for Bogdanovic. Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. Hart comes in for McBride. Here's Kolek. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Bridges. Good D by Okongwu.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Pass to Young. Inside, it's Trae Young.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Bogdanovic has checked in for the Hawks. Some of the most impressive shooters in the game. Here are the guys who have been hitting with consistency from outside the arc. 5th on the list, Trae Young.
Some guys thrive on the postseason pressure. He's been an unbelievable floor spacer for them.
Here's Kolek. Achua with a screen on Young. Down low. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. It's blocked.
That's the kind of defense you love seeing from Achua. I like how engaged he was there.
Here's Bogdanovic. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Kolek. Achua with a screen. Achua with the dunk.
That wide body of Achua setting the screen, then releasing for the hoop.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Hunter. Back to Young, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. Risachet comes in for Bogdanovic. The Knicks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Bridges down low. Achua for 3. Hits the trifecta. Achua's got 5 now.
How about the quick shot from Achua, not giving the D any time to react?
Now here's Young. 10 points for him. Here's Risachet. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got his 3rd assist of the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Kolek. Bridges outside. It's rebounded by Risachet. The Hawks have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Outside Johnson. Clock at 6. Young from long range. Oh! Trae virtually automatic from deep.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
to the middle. He's at 40, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
I'd like to see Hart looking to set up his guys in the pick and roll and be that playmaker.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Hawks making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Atlanta's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 2.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
To the wing on the left. Towns against Johnson. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Bogdanovich from long range. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Brunson. Back to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
And Atlanta has possession. Outside Bogdanovich. There's the triple. And it's New York with a rebound.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Here's Brunson into the lane. Brunson slicing and dicing.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Daniels. Brunson defending. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Knicks with the lead. Brunson with it. 14 points for him.
Brunson, one of those guys who's just rugged at that guard position, able to throw his body around.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Well, the attack can come from a lot of ways, either execution or by just getting on the bounce and driving it in, and that's where they've been very effective tonight.
Hunter's checked in for Bogdanovich. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for McBride. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
Unusual for him. He'd been in a groove from the line.
Poke loose. It's stolen by Hart. Now Bridges. Hart, the open shot. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Hawks trailing. Outside Hunter. Let's go with a 3. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Hunter. Johnson's got 8.
Some versatility in his scoring game, Johnson, from the corner that time.
Towns on a screen. Here's Brunson. Sneaking inside. It's Brunson.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Daniels passes to Capella. On the wing, Daniels. Brunson defending. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Capella. The Hawks need to get one up here. The 3 from Rizashea. It's tipped.
Good awareness from Hart. He interferes at the right moment.
The Knicks have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brunson with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Hart from long range. Knocks it down from distance. And now it's a 4-point Knick lead.
Hart just whipping it away quickly, not giving the defender time to close out.
And here's Johnson. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Rizashea. Over Bridges. buzzer beater. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. New York out in front. They're up by 4. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
And it's the 2K halftime show, Game 7, and the story so far is the quality start for the New York Knicks.
Their offense is running like a machine there, Shaq. I mean, they're making calculated decisions, kind of like all of those degrees you have. Calculated degrees, very consistent approach, man. I'm telling you, man, just like you.
Yeah, you can't speed them up or slow them down.
Checking out how the Hawks are doing in this series. It all comes down to a decisive Game 7. Guys, what's it going to take for them to close out this series?
You can't leave anything in the tank. Approach it like you're playing for your life, because in some ways you are.
And you can't get sloppy and waste a bunch of possessions. You got to keep that focus.
No question. Let's get it. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere right now. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
New York leading by 4. So on the floor for New York, OG Anunoby out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Towns has got 8.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Capella, screen on Brunson. Here's Young. Oh, Young with a physical finish inside.
And here we go. Trae Young doing his thing. Cooking with grease right now.
Brunson against Young. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. To the paint. Here's Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Using his length that time, Capella up top to slam it down.
Brunson against Young. To the inside. Towns. The rebound by Atlanta. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Daniels. And there's the screen. Capella, the pass to Young. Back to Capella. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Brunson with it, and it's Young picking him up. Here's Towns. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
It just feels like every year Brunson has sharpened his skills as a passer and playmaker, knowing that at his position, he's got to move it around. And how about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
And New York has possession. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Anunoby a screen on Young. Here's Brunson. Up and in on the layup. Brunson's got 20 points.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Rizachet from the arc. Hart pulls it in.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. The kick out to Brunson. Misses the 3. Hawks trail by 6. Here's Rizachet. Outside Johnson. Pass to Young. Puts up a deep 3. They get it again. Here's Rizachet. Pure from 3-point range. Risachet's got 5.
Yeah, get used to seeing that. Rizachet will be nailing threes for many years to come.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. New York making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. And let's take a look at the players leading the way in assists here in the postseason. Jalen Brunson, 4th.
I really admire how he seeks out his teammates. His selfless attitude and desire to get his guys going is what makes him such a valuable player.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. 3-point lead. Robinson, a screen on Young. Brunson, and he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
What a good burst from Brunson just to get by the initial defense.
Here's Daniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 6 assists now in the game. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Young against Brunson. Oh, and a beautiful crossover there. Brunson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Brunson working with a quick pace, just brushing the defense off.
Young against Brunson. For 3. Young misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Brunson's a little smaller guard, but he'll get in there and tussle with the big boys.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective.
And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. Here's Daniels. He's covered by Hart. Outside Young from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Robinson, a screen on Young. Here's Brunson. Good on the bucket. Brunson's got 12 points in just the second half.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Daniels. Down low. Here's Johnson. Oh, a special move before that shot. Johnson's got 10 points in the game.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Robinson, a screen on Young. Here's Brunson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Brunson's got 30.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Young, the pass to Daniels. Young with a screen on Hart. Johnson on the wing. Capella finds Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Daniels. He's covered by Hart. A deep 3. Here's Capella. Hart pulls it in.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Here's Daniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. He's got 7.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Young. Knicks leading by 6. 1:56 left in the third quarter. The steal. Here's Daniels. He has 7, and he can't get that one. Anunoby on the wing. The 3 is up. The shot, no good. The Hawks have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in the second half. Hunter, the shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. And now just a 4-point New York lead. Here's Kolek. With the drive. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 8 now. Hunter passes to Bogdanovich. 1:05 left in the third quarter. The shot by Johnson, no good. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Anunoby. Achua with a screen. To the middle. Johnson with the defensive effort. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
That's good from Okongwu. On the assist by Bogdanovich. Okongwu's got 6.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, he's just too big and too athletic to be given that kind of position. Mitchell Robinson, an easy deuce.
Hawks trail by 4. Now here's Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the 3. And the three-pointer goes. Bogdanovich has gotten his second bucket.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Larry Nance is out there with Onyeka Okongwu, and it's Young in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5.
Well, Bogdanovich focused on scoring on the inside, and when he gets close to the basket, it looked like he was hungry to get 2.
Achua with a screen. Down low. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Knicks lead by 1. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Nance. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, Larry Nance Jr. came into the league, and a lot of talk about his dunking prowess. But really, Larry Nance Jr. knows how to play the game and is building on that potential.
And he can't hit the second. And the Knicks shooting at around 60% on this one. Very efficient. Achua with a screen on Nance. Count it. Good.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Now here's Young. Beyond the arc. Achua with the rebound.
Well, a fast start in the first half. Looks like he's playing the second half in the mud.
McBride attacking. Pass to Kolek. Fires the three. Here's Okporti. Here's Kolek. Here's Okporti. He's guarded by Nance. Count that one. And it's a 5-point Knick lead.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And the Hawks shooting at about 51% for the game so far on this one.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Daniels is checked in for the Hawks. Here's Kolek. Outside Achua. Puts up a three. Left side McBride. Pass to Dadje. The three ball. Knocks down the long J. Dadje's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Hawks trail by 5. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Bogdanovic. And Dadje pulls it down. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. To the middle. And he jams it home with authority.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Outside Young. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Yep, that one's good.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Knicks leading by 5. Here's Kolek. They set the screen to the paint. Here's Okporti. Outside McBride. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. From downtown. And it's New York with a rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Achua. Goes back up. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds now. The kick to Hunter. The three. And it's New York with a rebound. Achua's got 4 rebounds in the game. The Knicks have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Achua with a screen on Young. To the inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Well, Achua is a fighter out there. Come at him strong, and he'll double down on his selection.
First free throw is good. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Hunter, and it's Rizache in for Bogdanovic. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Precious Achua plays with some serious fire. I mean, he's the type of guy you love having in your locker room.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achua. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. That's good from Capella. New York leading by 3. Brunson with it. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
Now Young. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Nice pass and strong finish. Johnson just powering that one down.
Here's Brunson. Banked it in off the glass. Brunson's got 32 points in the game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Sinks the Trae.
After not having a three during the first half, he's made two now, the second half, and he looks hungry for more.
And that one's good. Brunson's got 34.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Brunson against Young. Back to Johnson to take the lead. Towns with a rebound. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. 2-point game. Johnson with the defensive effort. The Hawks have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Bam! Jalen Johnson taking flight.
The Knicks have gone 7 for 11 so far in the fourth. Anunoby, a screen on Young. Here's Brunson. And he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, huge moment from JB. Brunson knocking it down.
Young, the pass to Johnson. Back to Young. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. And it's Capella with the jam.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Brunson passes to Towns. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. That one on Johnson.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots. In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
Here's Young. Oh, Young, so tough at his size.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
And here's Brunson. Towns on a screen. Brunson on the drive. Drops in the layup for two. Brunson's got 38 points.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Capella, screen on Brunson. Young against Brunson. To the paint. Here's Daniels. Can't cash it in from close range. New York leading by 3. As he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he's able to hit the second one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Here's Young. 1:02 left in the fourth. Capella, screen on Brunson. Down low. Yes!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Now here's Brunson. And it's good.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. You make a few plays down the stretch, we could steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Young. Money! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. One second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The three from Reza Shea. The Knicks with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Young, the pass to Capella. Here's Daniels. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
He can't be happy with fouling out, but the game seems out of reach anyways. Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. The New York Knicks will move on. And it took 7 games, but with this victory, they've wrapped this series up and are moving on to the conference finals.
A thrilling, hard-fought series, and they definitely deserve to be moving on after the hard work they put into winning it.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.